first. Same thing. I'll do this plus 3 more times. Friend, I do not mean to spurn your gratitude, but you are making me blush. Truly I have been not so special as to deserve such a grand display of thanks. It is an honor being able to serve adventurers such as yourself, an honor I hope to continue to be blessed with for many years to come. Speaking of which, there is one last guild meeting for me to attend before the day is over. Farewell for now. Creative gesture of thanks back there got me thinking there's something to be said for taking the time to express your feelings to those around us. Now I can Valentiones as good as anyone to do it. I suppose you have anyone in mind. suppose they do say the third time's a charm, but you're starting to make me feel somewhat flustered. Have you truly done enough to warrant all these displays of gratitude? Not that I mean to say your gesture is unwelcome. It is up to me to prove that I am worthy of your thanks. Speaking of which, I must get back to the canopy. I have no doubt there will be plenty of adventurers there waiting for a nice hot cup of tea. Well, friend, I suppose I shall have to see you again sometime soon. Adventure doors are here, which is the most tantalizing and glimpses and tears into the journey of romance and passion of a lifetime. There's no time to waste on my work, nor you've been working towards this from my hand. Go forth and let your help very well and bring home your time. Oh, Reaper, and I was hoping I might find you here. Your displays of gratitude gave me pause for thought, and before I knew it, I was making my way to this very spot. I cannot help myself from wondering how best to prove that I am worthy of your thanks. It is somewhat embarrassing to admit, but it has even distracted me from my duties at the guild. And yet the answer is staring me in the face the whole time. Or should I say, its aroma wafting up gently into my nose. I speak of tea, of course, and it can think of no way more natural for me to support the guild's adventurers. I simply need to make sure the canopy continues to exist as a space where all those traveling through areas that may take respite. That is how it has always been, and I pray it will never change. Speaking of which, I should be getting back to the canopy. Do stop by again when you feel in need of some respite from the road. I'll see to it you're served with a hot cup of tea which warms your heart, just as you have warmed mine. Feeling quite alright? If I didn't know, but I could have sworn you just tried to kiss me. You were saying thanks? Listen, it's not that I didn't appreciate the sentiment. I don't think this is his time to your head a bit. Anyway, it's giving me a nice little boost and something to smile about as the day's over. As the day's done, you may have the night way of expressing yourself, but I could get used as of being thanked every now and then. Anyway, it's about time for me to head off. Gotta go to meeting scheduled, and you know they can't start with the old Osmos fiery desert rose. Look now, the sentiment's touching and all, but do you think you could find a more subtle way of expressing it? Subtle way of expressing it? People might get the wrong idea. It is nice though, being thanked now and then, and your timing is spot on given the season. You know what? You might be onto something here. Think up a slightly more normal way of showing your gratitude, and I'd be more than glad to be thanked 100 times over. You'd be setting a good example for all the other adventurers in the quicksand too, you know? You know, maybe it wouldn't hurt if you stopped by a little more often. Look, your friend, I appreciate all the attention and all, but are you seriously telling me there ain't anyone else out there you should be thanking? Let me guess, you've not been so lucky in love lately. Don't feel like you can't open up to me about your worries. I know a thing or two when it comes to matters of the heart. Sadly, I can't help you right now, as work calls, dear friend, but don't forget, I'm always around if you need someone to talk to. Reaper, I'm just the person I was looking for. I was having a chuckle recalling all of your gestures today and decided I'd come pay you a visit. See if you hadn't thought of any new ways of showing your gratitude. It might not look like it, Reaper, but believe it or not, I do worry sometimes. I wonder whether or not all that I do is truly making a difference in the world and that sort of thing. Then I see the huge smiles on the faces of so many adventurers just like you, and I think of all the good you do for the realm. That's why I'm going to keep expressing my love through the quicksand. In short, sorry, Reaper, if you felt anything other than gratitude for me, you'll have to give up. There's far too many other adventures that need my attention. And on that note, it really is time I head back. Looking forward to seeing your now new way of expressing your thanks the next time you visit me. Do you think you're doing? Did I look like I was standing here just waiting for a big selfie one? Just your way of saying thanks, you say? Well, I guess it is the season for it. Didn't half startle me clean out of me boots, mind you. Not that I'm complaining, but someone finally said, thank you for doing this job. You're a good last friend. Any road, I best be on my way. Anyway, got a guild meeting to attend as it happens. You're popping the journey lunch next time you're in Mumsa. Again, look, I get that you're grateful, I really do, but if you're expecting me to treat you to a tankard of me finest on the house, you can think again. The guild's me job, after all, and it's adventurers like you what do the dirty work. If you really must show your appreciation, what's a vile batter on a flag and no ale next time? Any road, I'd best be moving on. Plenty of guild dealings still to be done, and someone has to do the doing. Till next time, my friend. I could have sworn we agreed you'd treat me to some ale the last time we met. More importantly, don't you have anyone else you fancy sharing with your love for a change? Honestly, it seems your gratitude is as bottomless as the flagons at this very tavern. Which ain't to say I don't appreciate the sentiment. Its sheer tenacity shows I must be doing something right. And I'll do my best to make sure I keep it up. Stop by whenever you're thirsty for the realm's finest ale refrain. Heck, maybe if you're lucky, I'll bump into you on the road somewhere. Referring just the last I was open to find. I'd been trying to make sense of all your gestures of thanks today and figured I'd just come and talk to you myself. It has to be said though, being a middle-aged bloke on Valentiones Day can make you feel a lot like you've been left at sea. Mayhap it's time I found myself a comely wench to settle down. Oi, don't you give me that look now. The thought of a bloody litter or a little batter on zoning about scares me just as much as anyone, believe you me. Besides, I already have a family being in charge of this guild as it is. Meands are plentiful with free adventurers wandering in every day. Never mind the actual reported children. And never forget that you two are part of the adventurer family. Wenches are all well and good, but I reckon that the most important one has been mine all along. She may be German, but we ain't all perfect. And I'll do my very best to make sure she's the finest girl of the homes for all the adventuring family. Speaking of the wench, by the time I were heading back, I left the pub in the hands of Sodoji, and it's making me sweat to say the least. Don't forget to stop by again sometime soon, my friend.